today. It's actually the 19th of June, but it's like 12:03. It's literally the 18th, but I've just left a Wetherspoons, a big Wetherspoons staff party with various women from different Wetherspoons. I've seen a few of them over the last 4 or 5 years. I've recognised a lot of them. I've spoke to a few of them before while drinking and whatever else. They're all great staff, loads of beautiful women. I couldn't get power, I couldn't. All majority of them single, all beautiful young women. Whilst I'm sat there, officers are advertising smelly pussy and smelly fanny while stripping out my sex drives. So I'm in a bar surrounded by beautiful women. I couldn't get sex, but I've not had sex power my entire life, over 20 years around women. I've not had sex price around women for 20 years. Like I said, never been in a sexual relationship. Only had not concluded sexual intercourse. I've only had sexual intercourse once, maybe twice my entire life. I'm nearly 33. So this is obviously massively out of character for my genetics. Obviously loads of beautiful women, can't get sex power over any of them because officers have committed crime against me. As I've said in every video, I believe that they've cost me sexual relations with over 50 women. Either way, critical condition, smelly pussy and smelly fanny, stripping my sex drives out all night. And also whatever else they've stripped out. All I can conclude about today is the amount of pressure on my jaw is astronomical. They've encapsulated my power over my own life. Internally, it's a physical synthetic control. Blatantly obvious to me that there's obviously jaw's completely wide shut. I've also just randomly bumped into some old friends or some old people I used to know. Both good lads. Obviously I don't go out anymore. I'm now 32-year-old. Not been active around drinking or football in years, or sport or watching boxing or whatever around pubs or anything like that. Had nothing to do with it in 10 years, more, 12 years. So problem still continues, still losing every day of my life, sat in a bar surrounded by beautiful women. Realistically, there'd be nothing stopping me engaging in relations or prompting or managing to spark intimate romance with any of them in an instant. Not a chance on this planet. I've not done that since a kid. I remember when the officers pulled it out. I remember when the system pulled out any prowess or sex drive with women. Very young age. Critical condition still continues. Internal breaking sessions. We're now walking back to this dubious tent and see if it's still in the same place or still intact, because the damage that got done to it last month. And if it is intact, how much damage have the mice done to it? Critical condition, internal breaking sessions, still stripping out my sex drives, power of my own life. The amount of pressure on my skull's vast, and the amount of pressure on my jaw, because they've wired it shut, says a crime against humanity. All day, sorry, into the main drive of my own life. And now when I'm surrounded by beautiful women, nothing should be stopping me striking up sexual tension or sexual lust with them. They've started advertising smelly pussy and smelly fanny and stripping it out, killing my sex drive. Very limited interest in sex, very limited interest in lust or intimate relations. Sex drive's completely dead. Critical condition, problem still continues.